Rihmeek Williams, born May 6, 1987, known professionally as Meek Mill, is an American rapper. Born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he embarked on his music career as a battle rapper and later formed a short-lived rap group, the Bloodhoundz. He signed with T.I.'s Grand Hustle Records as a solo act in 2008, although he departed by 2011 and released no albums with the label. Meek Mill then signed with Rick Ross' Maybach music group, MMG, that same year, and rose to mainstream recognition following his performances on the label's Self-Made Volume 1, 2011, compilation album. His song, Tupac Back, featuring Rick Ross, served as the album's lead single while its follow-up, Ima Boss, featuring Rick Ross, entered the Billboard Hot 100. Meek Mill's debut studio album, Dreams and Nightmares, was released in 2012 through a joint venture with MMG and Warner Bros. Records. The album, preceded by the lead single Amen, featuring Drake, peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200. His second album, Dreams Worth More Than Money, 2015, peaked atop the Billboard 200, while his third album, Wins and Losses, 2016, peaked at number 3. His fourth album, Championships, 2018, debuted atop the chart once more. Its lead single, Going Bad, featuring Drake, peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remains his highest charting song. His fifth album, Expensive Pain, 2021, likewise peaked at number 3, and his collaborative album with Rick Ross, Too Good to Be True, 2023, peaked at number 23. He founded the record label Dream Chasers Records in 2012, which has released his own projects and signed other artists including Yung Bleu, Vory, and Lil Snupe. In November 2017, Meek Mill was sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison for violating parole, before being released while his trial continued after serving 5 months. In August 2019, a documentary series about his battle with the criminal justice system, Free Meek, was released on Amazon Prime Video. Jay-Z executive produced the series. He and Meek Mill then co-founded the non-profit Reform Alliance that same year, which focuses on national prison reform. He has a net worth is $20 million. Early life. Rihmeek Williams was born on May 6, 1987, in the South Philadelphia area of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the son of Kathy Williams. He has an older sister, Ima Williams. Kathy grew up in poverty and her mother died when she was young. Meek's father was killed when Meek was 5 years old, apparently during an attempted robbery. His uncle, Robert, described Meek Mill's father as a black sheep of the family. After her husband's death, Kathy moved with Meek and his sister to North Philadelphia, where they lived in a 3-bedroom apartment on Burke Street. Their financial condition was poor and she started cutting hair, doing other jobs, and shoplifting in order to support her family. At home, Meek was shy and rarely spoke. As a kid, he became acquainted with another of his father's brothers, who under the MC name Grandmaster Nell was a pioneering disc jockey, DJ, in the late 1980s Philadelphia hip-hop scene and influenced rap artists Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff. Meek's interest in hip-hop grew as a result of these early influences. He was also influenced by the independent hip-hop artists Chic Raw and Vodka, whom he learned to emulate by watching their DVDs. During his early teenage years, Meek often took part in rap battles under the pseudonym Meek Mills. He often stayed up well past midnight filling notebooks with phrases and verses that he later drew on. Later he and 3 friends formed the rap group the Bloodhoundz. They bought blank CDs and jewel cases at Kinko's, encouraging friends to burn them with the group's songs and distribute them. Personal life. Following his release from his 3 to 6 month prison sentence for probation violation on December 2, 2014, Mill began dating rapper and singer Nicki Minaj in early 2015. He accompanied her as an opening act on her 2015 world tour. On January 2, 2017, it was reported that Mill and Minaj had ended their 2-year relationship. Their breakup is detailed on Minaj's 2017 single, Regret in Your Tears. While shopping in Maxfield in early 2020, Mill was involved in a verbal altercation with Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty, before he was escorted out of the store. The issue resulted in a Twitter exchange between Mill and Minaj, highlighting a series of abuse allegations by both parties. Mill has 3 children. In 2020, his then-girlfriend Milan Rouge gave birth to his 3rd child, and her first, on the rapper's 33rd birthday. Dream Chasers Records. On October 26, 2012, Meek Mill announced the launch of his own record label imprint, Dream Chasers Records, with the flagship artists Louis V. Gutta, Lee Mason, and Goldie. On July 24, 2019, Meek Mill announced the official launch of Dream Chasers Records as a joint venture with Roc Nation. Philanthropy and Activism. In 2016, Meek Mill spent $50,000 to donate 60,000 Ice Mountain brand bottled water to contribute to and support the Flint water crisis in Michigan as he teamed up with Big Sean. In 2018, following his release from state custody, Mill immediately became a leading advocate of criminal justice reform in the United States, where he transitioned his advocacy into the co-formation of Reform Alliance with fellow recording artist and entrepreneur Jay-Z. The non-profit organization states its mission is to dramatically reduce the number of people who are unjustly under the control of the criminal justice system, starting with probation and parole, where it plans on doing so by gathering leaders from various fields such as business, entertainment, government, sports, technology, and more, who have the common interest of donating and advocating for criminal justice reform in the United States. Later, in August 2018, Mill donated 6,000 backpacks to students of Philadelphia.